With just a few weeks left in the Drover baseball season, assistant coach Matt Hibbitts said the next few conference series will be crucial to securing postseason opportunities. The young coach says he's enjoyed his first season coaching collegiate ball and is interested in seeing how this season plays out. He sits down with Cool 105.5 FM's George Plummer this week. This is In the Saddle.
Hi, and welcome to another edition of In the Saddle with Drover Sports. I'm George Plummer with Cool 105.5 Radio. This week, we're joined by assistant baseball coach Matt Hibbitts with the Drovers. And, Coach, hard to believe that we're winding down to about the final 2 or 3 weeks of the season. Drovers definitely have some work to do if they want to qualify for the Sooner Athletic Conference tournament.
Yeah, you're right. We got 4 conference series left in Northwestern, St. Gregory's, OBU, and Oklahoma Christian. And yeah, it's coming down to the wire where we got to try and come out and play some really good baseball. Last weekend we had Rogers State and kind of fell short a little bit, but played some really good baseball. You know, hopefully hits will start falling our way, and we'll find a couple holes to come out with some victories and make it to that conference tournament and the national tournament at that.
And playing some tough competition, not only within the Sooner Athletic Conference, but taking on an NCAA Division II school in Cameron University a couple times over the last week.
Yeah, they're a real good club. They swing the bat really well. You know, I think in the 2 games they played us, they might have hit about 9 home runs. You know, they put barrel on the ball, and they've been pitching real well. But all of the pitchers that have came out and thrown for them have had a fastball, curveball, and a changeup for a strike all the way through the game. So it's been fun playing Division II schools and kind of seeing how we link up with them and our competition level. So it's been a blast.
It's been a different year for the Drovers this year after being under Coach Powell for so long, and now, not that Coach Ross is a stranger to the program because he's been here for 3 or 4 years, but now 2 new assistants with you and Coach Wyatt kind of taking over the reins a little bit. So talk about how the kids have adjusted to that.
I think the guys that have been here, already had Mike Ross. And I know that Wyatt has coached here for a year, I think as a graduate assistant. I might be wrong. But, for all the new guys coming in, it's just kind of like me coming in at the same time, so I don't think there's been a big change. Last year they went 37-14 with Coach Powell and Mike Ross, and we're 22-14 right now. So we're actually on pace for one of the best records in USAO history baseball-wise. So I think it's been a smooth transition because Coach Powell comes out, 2-3 times a week and says hi to all the guys and helps out with the field. So it's been a smooth transition.
And you're fairly young, so you probably get along with the kids pretty well. You're just 2 years out of college yourself.
Right, I'm 24 years old. I still have that player's mentality sometimes when I get out there and practice. But yeah, it's a blessing being young at 24 talking to the kids because it's easy to get through to them. But also at the same time, they almost think you're a player, so you kind of have to hit that fine line of, player and coach weighing of getting through to them.
Right. Graduated from New Mexico University a couple of years ago. So talk about your experiences there.
2008 I graduated. It was a blast. I'm a hitting coach, so the hitting philosophy that I teach is under Ray Birmingham, who I played for at the University of New Mexico. So most of the things that he's taught, and then I worked at a hitting academy down in Albuquerque, that they've taught me the way to hit is what I'm trying to bring over here and teach to the guys, and so far it's been working out really well. I had a blast in my 2 years playing in New Mexico. Talk about what you're trying to instill upon these young men as far as looking for a pitch or the technique and swinging or something like that. I think it's just being aggressive early in the count. You get that 0-0, 1-0, 2-0, 2-1 fastball. You don't want to be late on it. You want to, get the barrel out in front of your chest and make good contact. And then just really battling with 2 strikes and finding a way to put the ball in play. So, I teach linear hitting, which is, taking the body to the ball, and a lot of people, do the rotational hitting where we kind of spin off the back leg. I want to try and get off the back leg. So, and it's been working out. I think we're hitting over 350 as a team right now. Our power numbers aren't as much as they were last year, but we don't have a Brant Lyerly that's that hit 21 home runs. We're getting production 1 through 9 and actually 10 and 11, guys coming off the bench that are doing a fantastic job for us. So
great. All right. So working on trying to get back in the race for the conference, and we've got a chance coming up this week. And Oklahoma Christian is there's like 4 teams battling for the final 2 spots there in the conference tournament.
Yeah, I think it comes down to a race every year. It's my first year here, so I'm really seeing the different types of competition that's throughout the whole Sooner Athletic Conference. And besides Oklahoma City and Lubbock Christian, I mean, everybody's right there, playing good baseball. So it should be exciting coming in, playing Oklahoma Christian this weekend, seeing how that goes, and then knowing where we need to be each following weekend coming down to Northwestern. So it'll be fun seeing how it plays out. I think we've got some really good baseball left in us, so it should be exciting.
Right. Coach Matt Hibbitts joining us on this week's edition of In the Saddle with Drover Sports. And just to kind of keep you up to date on the softball team, they've got only about a couple weeks left in the regular season. Hard to believe it's coming down to that point already. But graduation just a week or so away, and spring sports about ready to wrap up here at USAO. Thanks for joining us for this edition of In the Saddle with Drover Sports.
In the Saddle is brought to you by USAO and Cool 105.5 FM. You can hear it on air at 10:30 each Thursday on 105.5 FM. See it now 8 times a day on local channel 18, or anytime on USAO's website, www.usao.edu/sports.